guys, me again. Oh my goodness, it's snowing. It's not sticking, it's melting, thank goodness, but we will not forecast this. I know a lot of the UK were forecast snow, but here in Cardiff we were not, and we don't usually get snow here in the south, but yeah, we've had a dusting and the temperatures are dropping. I weather watch all the time, so I love to keep an eye on it, so I know to be prepared. That is the thing, isn't it? To be prepared. And I knew this cold snap was coming. It's November, and here in the UK it gets cold in the November. We've had a very mild November so far. Officially winter doesn't start here till the 20th of December, but it is getting cold. I do a video every year about keeping warm and what I do, and so I'm doing another video of how I keep warm. Sorry guys if you've seen these videos before, but for everybody new, I thought I would do another video about what I do, because you know, every year I learn every year. You guys give me some amazing ideas, and so yeah, I just like to show them with you. So my motto is keep myself warm first and then my home. Things are different this year because my dad's living with us now. He's got vascular dementia, and so he feels the cold more because he's elderly and because of the dementia. But I still like to prepare and be warm, and I like to know my son is warm. Yeah, so I'm going to show you what I do and how I prepare to keep myself warm. Because of the house move, everything's been pushed back and I just haven't had time. I've had to keep on working because I'm self-employed. If I don't work, I don't get paid, no money comes in. So I just want to say a massive thank you for everybody who's ordered off my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is up and running again, and there's loads of things on there. So if you want to support me and help my channel and just, yeah, go over and have a nosy of what I got and buy something, yay! So one thing I have never done, guys, is I've never followed a trend. I never keep up with fashion or anything like that. I'm terrible. I never have done. I've always worn what I've wanted to, what's made me feel comfortable, and same with my home. I don't like swap my home decor every year for the latest trend or the latest look or the latest colour. I've never done that. If I like something, I buy it. But the last few years now, it's been more like I have to buy what I can afford. So if it's not in fashion and it's not keeping up with the Joneses, I don't care. If it doesn't match, I'm not bothered. So I'm sorry guys if you're into matching stuff. I'm not. But let me just show you what I've got. Christmas presents this year, well, every year I tend to ask for vouchers off my family. So if I need something, I've got vouchers to go and buy it. Toiletries, love toiletries, save me buying on toiletries, shampoo and all that fancy stuff that I wouldn't usually spend money on myself unless it was a great deal. I asked for Christmas, socks, pyjamas, hats, scarves, gloves, things like that, anything useful, and that's what I do. So my dad asked me this year what did I want, and it's Black Friday at the moment here in the UK, or I don't know when official Black Friday is, and that means everything goes on sale. They do these sales. They're not always as good as they make out to be because they tend to put their prices up, and then you think you're getting it at sale price, but actually it isn't, it's just normal price. And then they do a Cyber Monday. Now they're now seeing Black Friday for a while now, so I don't know when the official Black Friday is or if it's been, but anyway, I have been keeping an eye on some new bedding. I love buying teddy fleeced bedding, and I bought a couple of duvet sets, I think it was 2 years ago now, from Studio. They were very cheap and they're great, but they didn't last very well after a couple of washes. And I also bought some double fitted sheets and they went really flat and bitty. Anyway, I didn't pay a great deal of money for them. And in the move, we used those duvets to protect stuff and wrap stuff in. So they didn't quite make the move. They will be ideal now for like dust sheets for when if I paint or do anything outside. They will be great, but not to put on the bed. They'd even be great, you know, to put over a window if it was really cold and I wanted to be really warm, or I could turn them into something. But yeah, so my dad asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I saw a couple of things that I wanted, bedding, and so he said go ahead and order them. So it's snowing, it's gone cold, I've received my items and I put them on my bed, and I'll show you what I've got. See it, blue check? So this is from a shop called Online Home Shop. Yeah, as soon as my dad said, what do you want? I knew exactly what I wanted. I want something practical and useful, and it's gonna keep me warm. Coverless duvet, that's what it's called. I got a teddy gingham coverless duvet and pillowcases. So you don't get the pillows, but you get the pillowcases. It's a 10.5 tog duvet, and I put it over my duvet on my bed. See it? It's not very thick, but it's really heavy, and you can wash these in the machine. So it is like a really heavy blanket, but it's lovely, and I cannot wait to see what it's like tonight. Yay! So yeah, this cold weather has got my butt into gear, and so I thought while I was doing this I would film it and show you guys what I'm doing to prepare for the cold weather. I also got a teddy fitted sheet as well. Like I said, the ones that I got from Studio didn't last that long. They lasted me 2 years, but there's no way I'd be able to use them again this year. So I got myself a new fitted sheet. And I know it's not blue, it's green. It's called Green Marl. And why did I buy a green one? Because it was the cheapest colour. You've got to be careful with Online Home Shop, because it'll say they're cheap, but when you want it in a colour, if it's a popular colour, they tend to bump the prices up, so just be careful of that. But the green one was £6 for a double sheet, and I also bought 2 pillowcases for £3.50. I also got some just plain blue pillowcases as well, and they were £2 for 2. And I got the blue ones because they were the cheapest. This coverless duvet was £22. That is what I got for Christmas off my dad. And I know it's a bit early. Wanted to use it now, keep me warm. Now then, I have an electric blanket, but I only use that when it's absolutely freezing. I haven't put it on yet. But what I do have over my mattress, I have like a mattress topper, and it's made out of sheep's wool. So I have that on my mattress. Then I have my teddy bear, I don't know if it's called teddy bear, we'll call it teddy bear, fitted sheet. Then I have my winter duvet, or I just have my duvet. I have this duvet on all year round. So I've got my duvet on, and then I've got my coverless duvet here on top. It's so soft. It's so soft. And like I said, I can wash it as well. You can put it in the wash machine. Might have to take it to a laundrette. Yeah, right then. So, another thing I like to ask for at Christmas is pyjamas. Oh, I have a load of gorgeous pyjamas. So I have this really soft one and this fluffy top. This is a reindeer Christmassy top. Love this. And yeah, this is what I'm wearing at the moment. It feels like velvet, I'm sure it's velour though. And I got these ones as a gift as well. They look more like a tracksuit, and I can actually walk around in them, and I don't care. And then I've got some gorgeous brush cotton. These were given me actually by a subscriber, and they're so soft and they're lovely, lovely and warm. And they've got little Christmas trees on them. Lots of pyjamas. I also have slipper socks, slippers, fluffy socks, normal socks. I was also gifted these socks. They've got like little, I call them like little glue dots on the bottom to give you like grip. And these are fluffy inside as well. Got little pom-poms on. Fluffy socks and slippers. I also have a lot of blankets. Loads of blankets. Ones I bought, ones I make. So this online home shop, by the way, I'm not being sponsored by them. I just like this stuff. But I know Asda do, because this is where from Asda as well. Asda do a lot of these micro fleece fibres blankets, and so I've got this rainbow one here. I think that was from Asda. Got another one as well, and I can't remember where that was from. But Primark do them, Asda do them. This online home shop do them. They are quite thin, but they're lovely and warm, and they're not that expensive. You can get one of these blankets for like £3. I've also got this blanket that I made for my son, but I need to tie in the ends. This one came together so quick. It was just granny stitch and double crochet. And you've seen like I've got other blankets as well. I've got one downstairs with my dad, he's using. I've got one upstairs in my sewing room to keep me nice and warm. I've also got this blanket. I've had this blanket for donkey's years. I got it from Dunelm. Dunelm do a lot, like this is teddy fleece, and this has gone really flat. There's like lots of bits of cotton stuck to it, but it's a big blanket, and I like to have these on the beds. I like to have them on the sofas. I cover the sofas in them. I put them over us. So yeah, lots and lots of blankets, and these are just things I've managed to get over the years and make over the years. And I know you can get a lot of blankets from charity shops. Then I've got my fingerless gloves, guys. These are going to go on my Etsy shop. I think there's some up there at the moment. I've been making some more, and I love wearing fingerless gloves, especially around the house, because I can still do stuff. I like them when I'm driving because I feel I've got better grip. But yeah, they just keep my hands really, really warm. If you'd like some fingerless gloves, I've got some on my Etsy shop, and I'm going to be adding these. I've been busy making more, so I'm going to be adding them soon. Headbands, we lose so much heat through our heads, and I just find like when I'm out, I don't mind wearing a hat, but when I'm in the house, my head gets too hot and it gets itchy and it annoys me. So these headbands are absolutely perfect. They just keep me lovely and toasty warm. And also I've got these, I'm selling some headbands on my Etsy shop as well. So guys, if you want a headband, or they make great gifts, the gloves make great gifts, the headbands make great gifts. So if you're looking for a gift for somebody else and not yourself, head over to my Etsy shop and get yourself a nice headband. And I've also got scarf. This one was a Christmas present, and it's like an infinity scarf. I love this one as well because I can just pull it up and make it into a hood if my head, you know, when I'm out and about, and then I pull my coat over me and on my hood. And the last thing I want to show you is on the back of my bedroom door. So then these are like my hoodies or oversized hoodies, whatever you want to call them. Oh, that's my sister's coat, she left it. One of my sisters bought me this one Christmas. I love asking for practical stuff for Christmas, but that online home shop sells them, and I'm sure you can get one now for like £6 or £9. They're very reasonable and they're just great around the house. This one's my dad's. I don't know why it's up here. Then I got gifted this by a lovely subscriber, and this is a super long one. It goes all the way down to my ankles. At the moment, I have just been getting away with wearing my normal hoodie, so I get this out when it's absolutely freezing. You could even sleep in this, guys. It's like really long nighty. But yeah, absolutely amazing. I love it. Acts like a bit like a blanket as well when I'm sat watching TV on the sofa. Lovely. And then I've got my dressing gown as well. So always handy to have a dressing gown. One thing I haven't mentioned is hot water bottles. That's another thing. I need to go. I was told about Savers having some hot water bottles on a special offer, and I didn't go and get them. But I need to get my bum into gear now and go and get a hot water bottle as well, because ours they have an expiry date on them, which I didn't know. So ours were well past their date. The rubber starts to disintegrate and it can cause it to leak, and you don't want boiling hot water over yourself. So check your hot water bottles are in date. So I need to go and get a couple of them. But basically I do the same with my son's bed as well. So he used to have like this arch over his bed. He has like I call him a captain's bed or a cabin's bed, you know, the tall ones. And he's got like a little desk and a wardrobe underneath. He used to have this thing where, and somebody did tell me what it was, and he used to jump in his sleep. Now then, my dad bought him that bed. I didn't. But I bought him this tent thing to go over, and it was attached underneath his mattress so it wouldn't move. So if he ever did this jumping thing, he would go into the tent and not out. But touch wood, he hasn't done it for a very, very long time. So I'm hoping he's grown out of it now. So when we moved, he said to me, you know, because he's getting older now, I don't want it anymore. And I was like, yeah, absolutely fine. You don't have to have it. He always has like a fluffy sheet on as well in the winter. I swap his normal sheet for a fluffy sheet. He has a duvet, he has blankets, but because of the move, for some reason, I haven't put his fluffy sheet on yet. I have now, but I hadn't then. He had a normal sheet on and just his quilt, and he got really, really cold. And I think it's because, you know, before when he was in this tent as well, it was really warm and snuggly in there for him, but now it's not, and he's got a bigger room as well, and he just felt the cold, and I felt awful. So the next night, he was made to wear his pyjamas. He had his quilt on. I swapped his sheet to a fluffy sheet. I put a sleeping bag on top as well, just in case he wanted to get in the sleeping bag, and put the duvet over, and I put 3 blankets on his bed. And I said, if you get hot, just kick him off. I don't care, but I just wanted him to be warm. I felt so awful that he said he was cold. So he is absolutely sorted, and he has not, actually he's been moaning saying that he's too hot. So I don't mind that, I don't care that. He can be hot because you can always take layers off. Yeah, so I think that's almost everything that I do, guys. Right then, guys, I'm off now, so I hope you found this video helpful, and don't forget, heat yourself first and then you're home. Lots of layers. It doesn't matter if they're thick layers, thin layers, I think actually are better. And what you're trying to do, you're trying to trap the air in between those layers, and that will keep you nice and warm. Take care, guys, and keep warm and safe, and I will see you soon. Bye.